Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Let's put the hanging tag over this 2004 Porsche C4S Cabriolet. With the C4S package, you get all-wheel drive, you get the wide body of the turbo, but without the stress of the turbos. And you know, these cars stickered for almost $100,000 new, and we'll walk around and you'll see some of the great things that you get on this. Let's take a peek at the braking system. Not only are these cars really fast, but they're known for their incredible brakes. They're cross-drilled to help with cooling and take some of the weight off of it. Big fat calipers. You know right away that the S's come standard with red calipers and the all-wheel drive system. A fresh set of Toyo tires. Factory original paint. We metered the car. It seems to be all original. This is Arctic silver paint, and it's an extra cost option from Porsche. The 19-inch rims look great on this car. They fit the arches of the wheel wells really nice. Fit nicely right in here. They're not too big. I like the black centers with the black interior. And when the top is up, it looks really cool. One of the cool things about the top on these cars is there's some features in here that you may or may not know about. Like for instance, like this is the front of the convertible top. That keeps this top quiet. It speeds up to 180, 190 miles an hour. Then folds down here underneath its own hard tonneau cover. And then inside here is actually a rollover protection system. Whether the top is up or down, it doesn't matter. If the car starts to tilt at all, these right here will pop up, their roll bars, and help you in saving the occupants like you would find in a coupe. You know, these cars are considered like the world's only true exotic daily driver. You know, I talk about this in a lot of the videos, and because I drive these all the time, you know, I feel like I know something about them. I don't know everything, but I know enough to be dangerous. And part of it is you can throw a couple bags in the front here. You can throw your briefcase in here. Briefcase fits nice. They did a great job just making this compartment nice. Toolkit, all that stuff, spare, everything right down in here. CD changer with a magazine. Batteries in here. This is nice too. Now here's some indications that you want to look for when you're buying a used Porsche. 1, low miles. 2, a clean Carfax. A clean Carfax, though, doesn't always mean a car hasn't been in an accident. You need to investigate a little bit more, and that's what I've done. So what I do is I check the cars over. One of the things when I'm buying these cars is I like to look over things like this sticker here. This sticker here you can't purchase from Porsche. You can buy the hood, but you can't buy this sticker. And this sticker comes with the factory. It also claims all the options that are on the car too, which is kind of nice. The aftermarket and things like that. I'm sorry, the factory options that came on it. Original stickers here, original stickers here. You look around and like the bolts haven't been turned, nothing's been adjusted. That's the kind of car you're looking for. Part of what makes these cars so comfortable too is the interior. Let's take a quick peek inside. Now there's different levels of interiors for Porsches. A lot of people don't know this, but the leather front seats are standard in a 911. Vinyl rear seats are standard also. You actually have to pay extra to get leather rear seats in these cars. And I've never understood that, but you know, that's Porsche. So anyway, you can do one of two things. You can fold down these, and it gives you kind of that coupe look, which looks very nice, okay? But this right here is a full leather interior. Let me tell you what that means. That interior is somewhere in the $4,000 range. Every item that you can touch inside the car is covered in leather. So not only are the rear seats leather, but the door panels are leather, these are leather, the pillars are leather, the dash is covered in leather, the console covered in leather. This makes for just like a sumptuous, rich looking, almost like a Roche Bois couch. Anyway, if you're a tall guy, these cars are actually very, very roomy. I'm 6'1", and I can drive these without having to slide the seat all the way back. I got plenty of headroom, and everything's easy to get to. 6-speed. This has aluminum and leather covered shift knob and handbrake, which is optional. It's got the CD player right here. Digital sound, climate control. These hold your CDs. Great gauges, 8 grand tach, 200 mile an hour speedometer. Porsche still says the tach needs to be in front. They don't really care how fast you're going, but they want to make sure that you know how fast the engine's going. This particular car here has 38,000 original miles. It's a 2004, and we're in 2009, and the 2010s are already out already. So, you know, this is basically 6 years and driven around 6,000 miles a year, which makes it pretty low mileage. How about I do this? How about I start it for you? And you can hear there's a familiar wail to a Porsche that nobody else has been able to duplicate. Nice glove box lined here. Everything fits. Finally came with some cup holders. That's what I mean, like it's really a daily driver exotic. Like this car is ridiculously fast, it handles well, super stable. The faster you drive it, the easier it is to drive. It has a motorized rear wing that comes up in the 70-mile-an-hour range. The car actually checks itself when you first start it to make sure that the wing is working because they want to talk about stability. If you like driving around with the wing up, you can actually have a little button right down here. And you can drive around like that if you like it, but that's what the wing looks like when it's up. But I'll go ahead and start it for you right now. Let's take a peek inside the engine compartment. Everything's nice and clean in here too. Original stickers are still in place. Good indication that the car hasn't been in an accident from behind. These oval exhaust tips that we're going to look at next are actually an option when I check the build sheet on the car. And look really cool. You know, when I talk about this daily driver sports cars, this is really one of those. Like these are heated seats with memory. You can actually code the key to the car, so your mirrors, your seat position, your radio stations, and the way you like your climate control can all be set with the one key. Putting the top up is super, super easy. You can even put the top up from outside the car if you wanted to. But just to give you an idea, inside the car, look at this, it's fully automatic. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to latch it. You don't have to get out and unbuckle things. You don't have to put a boot on it. You don't even have to, if you don't want to, push the power window button, because as soon as it's done putting the top up, it'll actually continue the window operation if you wanted to. Keyless entry and alarm, power windows, power locks, climate control. Anyway, the top up, it looks great, especially with the black center wheels. This really will be a collectible car. The C4S's have really held their values compared to the regular 911 and even the turbo. You know, there was a significant difference, almost $20,000 between a C4S and a turbo, and now these cars have held their value and the turbos have not. So, in the great world of sports cars, this is a great car. It's a low mileage car. We've checked it over. It has great features, it has great looks, and it's a car that should continue to reward you in enjoyment in driving for a very long time. We're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We're very proud to present this 04 C4S Cabriolet. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.